Hey guys, welcome back for today's college basketball pick video play for March 23rd, 2019. In this one, talking about the second round matchup here between the Minnesota Golden Gophers and the Michigan State Spartans. And we're going to give our lean on where we see the better value against the spread. Michigan State coming in as somewhat large favorites here, giving about 10 points. Now, Minnesota, if we look back at them during the non-conference, they actually had some indication that they could be worthy of being a top 25 team this year. But unfortunately for the Golden Gophers, within Big Ten play, they were far too inconsistent, and they really needed to win some key games down the stretch, particularly there's 2 wins over Purdue down that final stretch that really helped the Gophers get over the line and into the NCAA tournament. Right now they stand 22-13 overall, and they went 9-11 within the Big Ten during the regular season. But we really like what Minnesota showed in their opening round game against the Louisville Cardinals, winning that one by a final of 86-76. And Minnesota, they're starting to play with a bit more confidence and positive momentum. We saw that when they won 4 out of 5 games within Big Ten play on the road against Northwestern, then that home win over Purdue, and then they opened up the Big Ten tournament with a nice win against a Penn State team that was playing some pretty solid ball. Then they beat Purdue again before falling to Michigan in the Big Ten tournament. But the Golden Gophers, like I said, they played with tremendous confidence and poise in that opening game against Louisville, and they're going to try to carry that momentum into this matchup. A tough one here against Michigan State. Now, the Spartans, they have the talent and ability to beat pretty much any team in the nation, but the Spartans also, it seems like they have these hiccups every now and then where they're very vulnerable, and we saw that in their opening round game against the Bradley Braves, who really we didn't have all that much positive feelings about, certainly back during the regular season when they were struggling within the Missouri Valley, but then they got hot at the right time, winning the Missouri Valley tournament. But Michigan State, that game really should have never been all that close, and it went right down to the end. Michigan State was finally able to pull away in that final stretch as they went on to win by a final of 76-65 with a score that's really not indicative of how competitive that game was throughout. And it'll be interesting to see what kind of springboard that is for the Spartans coming into this one in a tougher matchup against a Minnesota team that's playing with a lot of positive momentum at this point in the year. We actually feel like this could potentially be a pretty competitive game, and at the end of the day, getting Minnesota and those 10 points feels like a pretty solid value bet. So that's what we're siding here, taking Minnesota, getting the 10 points as the better value play. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. Disagree, give it a thumbs down. And as always, you can check out all of our college basketball picks over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we hope to see you guys back here for our next video.